total of 5 illegal firearms have so far been surrendered to the government in Kapedo. Our reporter Ian Mafula is still in the area and we now join him for that particular update. Ian?
President Uhuru Kenyatta had given the Pokot elders a one-day ultimatum to have them return the firearms that had been taken during the ambush, an ambush that left 21 administration police officers and 3 civilians dead. Now what you're seeing on your screen right now are the 4 firearms that were returned. The arms were surrendered by a section of the Pokot youth who took part in the ambush. This was after efforts by a section of professionals from the community, among them 2 teachers who went a step further and talked to the elders and also the youth and managed to convince them.
I challenge the government to spend a simple method the way we have spent now. We spent like 1,000 to get the information from them to tell us where we can find these guns, because they don't also to meet with us, but the men who have managed to give us the information through the phone.
However, earlier on, rumors were going around this area that 4 bombs had been launched by KDF in Silale Hills, which left 2 herders dead. Now remember, this is unconfirmed reports because we've not managed to talk to KDF, but this action, these alleged actions, angered the Pokot elders who were in the process of as well talking to the youth to have them volunteer, to have them surrender these firearms, and the youth had actually volunteered. Because even the government needs to understand that these people are adrill. Now, in an effort for us to just get to the elders and also see them surrendering these firearms, it took us 2 hours before the elders could agree to meet with us. And at this time, they were in talks with the 2 professionals, that is the 2 teachers who were together with them. And once the elders agreed to meet us, we had to proceed from our location into where the elders were, which was around 15 kilometers, and we had to go through harsh terrain, dry riverbeds, and also through bushes to get to where they were. Once we got there, they would not allow us to use our cameras to go into the meeting. And so while we got there, we decided to just take a few clips from our phones, and that is what you are seeing right there. The elders deliberating on whether the elders talking to the youth and convincing them to remove these firearms. So after about an hour of them discussing, we had to sit through these discussions. Remember, they're discussing in the local dialect, so we could not hear at all what they were saying. It was after which the youth decided to surrender 1 more firearm, and they placed it strategically at a tree so that we were not able to see who exactly put the firearm there.
Tumepewa instruction kwa simu ndio tukatawanyika all these bushes. Juu tumepata kwa hii water point. Hii water point imetu direct. Tunaambiwa turn to left. Alafu hii kisuku ama naita nini? Kama hii mwende mtafute kama until or kama.
And so up to now, I can confirm to you that a total of 5 firearms have been surrendered by the youth. We continue to bring you updates from Kapedo, and we're following everything that is happening. The first day of the Kenya Certificate of Primary School examinations. We shall also see how smooth the process is running, because earlier on, as at last week, the KCSE exams had been interrupted due to very high insecurity in the area. A number of students had also missed some of their papers. So we shall continue to bring you some of the updates from this area.